Well, hey there, it's Elke.
And Jen, and welcome to another Zazzle Tech Training on Thursdays. I'm just checking my mic here, actually. Perfect. So you can hear us properly. Welcome to another Zazzle Tech Training on Thursdays. And today we're going to be talking all about how to properly promote to Pinterest from Zazzle and make sure that you have the right links, whether you're in the referral affiliate program, which was the original program where you actually have to have your affiliate ID attached to your link when you're promoting your products to Pinterest, or if you're part of the new promoter program at 2.0, where you don't have to actually have your affiliate number attached to it. But however, there's some things that you have to know besides that when you're promoting other people's products, not your own.
Exactly. And the best way to show you that is screen share. That's what we're going to do. And there is a blog post that you can read in your own piece, like in time. You can go back to referring to that to get all the links and how it works. We're going to probably,
if Team Clarke
is going to link
yeah,
that
I'm going
in
to
the show
actually
notes.
share it here, but I can't actually comment it in the chat. But you'll be able to go onto the blog on elkeclarke.com, and I'll show you the link. And you can also search in the search bar on our website to find this blog post so that you're able to read it and then also understand and process the information a little bit more than just watching this video, because we are going to be keeping it to about 10 minutes. We don't want to overload you with information, but give you the basics on what you have to know in terms of promoting your products on Pinterest.
And the reason that we're even talking about this is because if you're in the promoter program, you get 35% if you refer and sell your own products from, like, when you refer and you use your link to directly bring people back to Zazzle to something on your domain on Zazzle, whether that's a product, a store category, a collection, your like a store area or your store homepage. All of those things, when a customer comes directly to the Zazzle platform with one of your links that directs back to something that you own, so to speak, on Zazzle, then you are going to get 35% if they buy something from your store. If they come back and they buy someone else's, you get 0. If you send the link out with the old referral code, like the way it's set up the old way, and you bring people in and they buy different ways to do it, then you still can get 15% from other people's products. So it's not that there is a problem with that. It's just that you have to set up the links properly. And that's why we're here on a Tech Thursday, trying to give this to you straight up so that you understand and you don't miss out on any of the nice referral options, whether it's 35% for your own or 15% for the other people's products on Zazzle. And that's really the key, because there is no downside to the referral program number 2, like the promoter program number 2, because of that. It's all up to you just to make sure you set up the links properly, but then you can earn money on anything on Zazzle. You just have to set it up properly.
Okay, so we're going to screen share now, and I'll show you the link of the blog post, which we're talking about here. And you can go and read this at your own leisure and then digest it a little bit more. But it's elkeclarke.com. And then the title of the blog post is the Zazzle Promoter Program 2.0 or 2.0 right for you? And it basically tells you exactly what the promoter program is, everything that Elke just mentioned, and where you can promote your links,
and how you can even join if you haven't already.
And how you can join, because not everybody, as soon as you create an account or a store on Zazzle, you're not automatically in this program. You have to actually apply. You don't have to have a certain amount of products or have a certain amount of followers on your social media or whatever to actually be accepted. You just need to make sure that you email one of the contacts on Zazzle, and the email for contacting them is in this blog post. So it tells you all about the benefits. The only thing that is a disadvantage is that when you previously were part of the other promoter program, if you had taken advantage of that, where you actually had your ID associated with your number, you could promote anybody's products, whether it be your own or someone else's, and not have to worry about making sure that the link was proper, because you would just literally click the button on the product page that says, link to Pinterest or link to Facebook or even the email link, and that already had your ID number attached to it. But now, if you're part of the new promoter program, you have to make sure that you are that you don't have your ID number attached to it when you're promoting your own products, or if you want to promote other people's products, you have to have your ID number attached.
Yeah, and you said it perfectly, because that's the crux. And so if you remember that, then you're going to be in good shape and you won't miss out on any referrals.
So here's where it gives you the details in terms of earning potential. When we talk about the ID number, that's the associate referral, and that's what it means by with the link with the RF code, the referral code or your associate ID number. If you were part of that program, I'm very certain that you've probably seen a link like that where it said zazzle.com/whatever number for the product ID, and then it said equals question mark RF equals and then you would put in your affiliate number. And now that's not part of the equation if you're part of the new program.
It gives you a whole bunch of do's and don'ts.
Yeah, and then it says, can I join? It gives you the contact information, as we mentioned. And then here's the example. So for the promoter link, which is most people now, if they've joined the promoter program, and it's actually more lucrative than the older one, it would literally just be zazzle.com/your store/the product ID number or / a collection number, but it always has to be going to your own products or your own store or your own like Zazzle related stuff. You can't be sharing a link that says zazzle.com and then just send them to the marketplace. You have to be bringing external traffic to your hub on Zazzle, whether that be your store, your products, or your collections or your categories. And you need to make sure that that's very ingrained in your brain, because before you could literally give a link to anybody with the ID number, and no matter what somebody bought, just because you brought them into Zazzle, you would get the referral the referral earnings. And now they have to be sent externally and brought into your Zazzle domain and buy something from your own store. To get the 35%. If somebody, and you might have probably seen emails like this, if you're a big referral person and you've earned referrals, but it says $0, where you've clearly brought somebody to Zazzle, they've landed on your store, but then they bought somebody else's products. And because of the new promoter program and the way it works, it's bringing traffic to your store and giving you the initiative and the incentive to promote your products. And when they buy your products, you get a larger amount. But if somebody then decides to go and find something else and buy somebody else's products, you actually don't get the referral.
And this is the incentive for you to make darn good products so that you can have the sale as well. And so if someone buys something else, it's kind of a little clue as to, because you get that email as well, and you can see who bought what was sold and what store it came from when you get the 0. And I don't find those a problem at all. Like, some people really get upset about those, like, oh, I missed out on the referral. It's like, no, you just got insider information as to what is selling, and so therefore start working on making sure that your store offers those kinds of products and those kinds of designs and styles, because you're missing out on that, because you could have had that sale. And so this is really cool. All right, so do you want to do an example, or are we going to keep going?
I'm just going to keep going. So these are, we can do an example, I'll show you, but you have to make sure that you know this sort of basics first. So the promoter product link, this is where you have, this is like the example of what it would be. So the product title ID, and then this is actually giving you an example of a link that has the proper product code in it. So these two links are the same. It's just that we've given you an example of putting actually a product in. So a non-product promoter product example, you see how now we have the RF equals, or sorry, question mark RF equals, and then the referral ID. This would be from the old program, which means that you would get the 15% no matter what. So if somebody bought your own products, or if somebody then landed on somebody else's and purchased someone else's products.
And this is where people get messed up, because you can make 15% on your own products if you sent the customer from externally onto the Zazzle platform with your RF code attached the way is shown here.
Yeah.
So you never miss out as long as you have the right code.
Even if you are part of the new promoter program, you can decide one day, I feel like I want to promote this product. And this is actually really cool, because when you start promoting, you get research, right? Customer research, where you see those emails coming in and you see that a lot of people may be actually clicking on your links, but they're buying other people's products, and you're getting $0 for referrals. So that means that you can take that information and say, okay, I'm going to try and do A/B testing and create a link that actually allows me to get 15% no matter what somebody buys. And maybe then you'll actually start to earn more referrals that way, because you're clearly your links are working, right? But maybe your products aren't as popular as other products, and people are actually shying away from buying your own. It doesn't mean that your promoter, that you can't earn referral income. It just means that you have to pin your stuff a different way, adding your code to it. Yeah. Okay. So you can read more here, but basically that's the basics of the things that are happening in this, the referral program. I'm going to just check the chat here and the time. So if you have any questions, go to the blog, read the blog post, digest it a little bit more, but we'll show you really quickly.
Gives you a lot of link examples, so you can't miss it. Like, you can't mess up. It's all there.
Yeah. And so if you aren't part of the promoter program, go and apply, because it's definitely very lucrative. We've had some students who have applied, and then they start to see referrals quite fast.
Yeah, we don't know why, but it actually gets people getting more referrals, even though they might even be doing the same kind of promoting.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth checking out.
So I'm personally logged in. You can see I'm logged into my profile. You definitely want to make sure that you're logged in first before you start promoting, if you are part of the old program, because it adds your ID number. So I'm going to go and click on one of these products here. And I'm going to share this, right? And because this isn't my product, first of all, I want to make sure that when I click the Pinterest button here, hopefully you can see this pop up here. Because I'm not logged in. Anyway, when you click on this Pinterest button, you'll get the link, and you'll see when you click on the link, it doesn't actually have the referral ID number. If you click on the link button here and you do see your referral ID number, it actually means that you're not part of the new program. So you definitely want to become a part of the new program.
Yeah, the promoter program number 2.
Yeah. So what you would do here is, now, because you want to promote this product, but I don't own this product, I would copy this URL, and then I would add my referral ID number to it. So I would do question mark equals RF and then my ID number. And then I would go and take a screenshot of this picture or save this picture and then pin it manually to Pinterest. Because if I click this pin button here on the Zazzle product page, it's not going to add my ID number, and I'm actually just pinning this product to give the person free promotion, right? But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to my own products and my own store here. And you can see that I can click now on one of my products. And when I click the pin button or the link button, I don't have to do anything different because I'm part of the new promoter program. So that means that I can just take this link right here and share it right away. And I don't have any problems with that. And as long as
she's going to still get her 35% if someone buys something from her store. Not specifically, it doesn't have to be that product, but that link is enough to create a cookie that gives her credit for bringing people to her Zazzle store /product /collection /category.
Yeah. And so you want to make sure that you figure out what's going on with your links, first of all, because as I said, you don't want to be pinning products for free, basically. Like if you're actually part of the promoter program and you don't understand how it works and you think it actually works like the way it did previously, then you're going to be pinning products and not actually get the referral from that. So Sandy says that she can't see the email address. Go to the blog post, and also you can message us or email us, but we do have all that information updated with the promoter program, and it's definitely something that you should take part of. because it's very lucrative. And as we said, as soon as people have signed up for the promoter program, that they've already started to see really like amazing results, and the referral rates are so much higher. And if you're already referring a lot of your own products with the 15%, definitely change over to the promoter program, because it's a lot more money that you're going to be earning.
I know.
Yeah.
Double.
You don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up, but thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you enjoyed this Pinterest tutorial. It's giving you the basics on how to take part in the promoter program and make sure that you have the proper links. We spoke a bit about Pinterest here, but we spoke more about the links. The links work on any social media platform, whether that be on Pinterest or on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. So you just want to make sure that you have the right links so that you're promoting the right way and you get the right amount of money that you're supposed to earn.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all there in the really great blog post article.
Yeah.
And so you can just use that as the go-to sheet, because it takes a while to feel comfortable doing that. And then once you do, you'll realize that you're not missing out because you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye.